Hi! I thought it'd be a good idea to do my math project on a virtual reality game called Rec Room to use its creative items to show you the algebra multi-step equation process. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoy it. Let's go. Our first equation is 8x plus 4 times negative 6x plus 4 equals negative 6 minus 5x. First thing we have to do is clear any parentheses using the distributive property. So 4 times 6 equals negative 24, because negative times a positive equals a negative, and 4 times, don't forget the x, 4 times 4 equals 16. And then all that is left over, we carry on to the bottom. So no parentheses in this side, so we're good. We just carry it on to the bottom. Our next step is to combine like terms within each side of the equal signs. 8x plus negative 24 equals negative 16x. Now the reason why it's negative 16 is that you gotta take the plus sign out and view it as a subtraction problem instead of addition. That way it's much easier. That's my way to explain it. No more like terms for 16 in the left side, so we're just gonna put in the number there. Whenever there's like a subtraction problem like this, the number on the right of the end of the subtraction problem is a negative. So yeah, no like terms in this side, so just bring them down. Next step is to add and subtract to get the terms with the variables on each side. So that means combining like terms from each. Here we go. Negative 16x from the left side and negative 5x from the left side are equal like terms. So we start at negative 16 plus 16. That gives us 0. We don't want that. We are gonna cross that out. And then negative 5 plus negative 16. So whenever there's a situation like this, I always like to switch the numbers. So in this case, 16 minus 5 equals 11, and you just add a negative sign to it, so negative 11. Bring everything down again, and leave this part behind because we crossed that out and we don't want that anymore because the result is 0. Our next step is to add and subtract the constant terms to get them on the opposite side. So switching side, got to add the x right here, sorry about that. We add or subtract like terms again, but this time on the right side. As you can see, positive 16 and negative are both like terms because they don't have an x at their end. Let's add negative 6 because we're supposed to do it at the other side. We cross this out because we don't need 0. And we do the same thing to the left side, where positive 16 plus 6 equals 22. We bring down the negative 11x. As you can see, we now got positive 22 equals negative 11x. Well, we're not done yet. Final step is to multiply or divide to isolate the variable so we can get our answer. Negative 11 can go to 22, so we can divide that. Negative 11x divided by 11 equals negative 1, I think. Yeah, I think it's negative 1. Even though during the process, 0 is not really necessary, 1 cannot be really necessary either, so we can cross that out at the last part of the question. 1 can be kept throughout the rest of the question, but when it comes to dividing, you exclude it. So we cross that out, and then 22 divided by 11 equals 2. So that means x equals 2. And we got our answer. Wrote the last step in cursive because I was tired of writing in script. So let's go through the process. First, we cleared all the parentheses at the beginning of the question using the distributive property. Then we combined the like terms within each side of the equal sign. And then we add and subtract to get the terms of variables on each side of the equal sign. And then we add and subtracted the constant terms to get them on the other side of the equal sign, or at this case, switch sides. And then we multiplied it and divided to isolate the variable or get the answer. So clear, combine, add or subtract, switch sides, and multiply or divide. Next question. Okay, next question. Negative 2 times negative 5 plus 8x plus 6 equals 40 minus 8. x. Excuse me for the sloppy handwriting, but I put all the directions right there so we can keep track of how we're doing during the question. As you can see, the first step is to clear all parentheses. As you can see in the left side, we have one parentheses. -2 times 5 equals +10, because negative times a negative equals positive. -2 times +8 equals -16. Right here, the 6 is alone, so we just bring it down. And on the left side, there's no parentheses, so we leave that alone and bring it down. Got the clear part down, and now we gotta combine all the terms on each side. And +10 and +6. We can combine 10 plus 6 equals 16. We're bringing down the -16x because there's no more terms to combine it with. And negative, just bring it down. So we got combine done, and now we gotta add and subtract to get the terms of variables on -16x. The opposite of subtraction, we cross that out because we don't need the 0. 8 plus -16 equals +8x. And then alright, we got that done, and now we add and subtract the constant terms to get them on the opposite side. So we have +40 here. The opposite of 40 minus 40. 16 minus 40 equals -24, and we bring down the equal sign, and we got that done, and now we're at our final step, which is to multiply or divide to I. So 8 goes into -24. So 8 divided by 8 equals... So we do what we always do and cross it out. 8 times 3 equals 24, so -24, -3. That means x equals -3. Problem number 3. This is gonna be the last one we're gonna do right now. So we know the drill. First step is to clear any parentheses in both of the sides of the equal sign using the distributive property. Right here. 4 times 2x plus 7. 4 times 2 equals 8. Don't forget the x. And 4 times 7 equals 28. We have another parenthesis here. 2 times 2x plus 6. 2 times 2 equals 4x. And 2 times 6 equals 12. Alright, first step done. As we know, the second step is to combine like terms within each side of the equal sign. In this case, we have no like terms in the problem, so step is already done. Third step is to add or subtract to get the terms with variables on one side of the equal sign. So in this case, 8x and 4x are like terms. Side is where we want to do it. 8x minus 8. As we know, the 0 is useless, so we're gonna have to get rid of this. And then we subtract 8 with the other side. +4 plus -8 equals -4. Don't forget to add the x. And then we bring everything that we didn't affect down. Step 3 done. Fourth step is to add and subtract the constant terms to get them in the other side of the equal side. 28 and 12 are constant terms. Minus 12. Gonna cross that out. 28 minus 12 on this side. It equals to 16. And then we bring the -4x down. Fourth step done. The fifth and final step is to multiply or divide to isolate the variable. We're almost done. So -4x goes to 16. -4 divided by 4. We cross that out because it equals 1. And then 16 divided by 4. Now 4 times 4 equals 16. So 16 divided by 4 equals 4. Meaning x equals 4. That's our final answer. And that's the fifth step done. Gotta erase this entire board. We're done. And yeah, we're done. Thank you for watching this presentation. What? Why are you here? Why? I'm doing a presentation. as I was saying, thank you for watching my presentation. This was actually a lot of fun and way better than I expected it to be. I hope you understand a lot better in multi-step equations, and I'll see you later.